kind of just say about the resiliency of the guys hanging in with the number 2 team, especially after a 2-hour rain delay?
Well, again, that was special, and I have to credit our team and our coaches. What we did on that 2-hour delay is we came in and we got some warm T-shirts on, and we ended up getting some fruit bars in the guys, and they ended up hydrating, and then, you know, to make sure we stayed focused. And then what we did was we went through our clap session, our pregame stuff that we do as far as mental, making adjustments, how we're moving. And then we went out, and then we came in and we did it all over again. So we tried to keep up our mental, you know, focus on what it is we had to do, and I think we proved that the second half, and these guys are to be credited along with our coaches for keeping them focused on everything that we had to get done with that delay. But you know, this is and I told them this, you know, I've you know, been in Notre Dame Stadium and beat them there, and been at a lot of places, a lot of bowl games, beaten number 1 UCLA in the Rose Bowl, and this is as big as it's ever been in my career, and can't be more proud of these guys than I am. I mean, they hung in there, and they fought from the bottom of their heart. And now we have to build on that, and we have to realize that, you know, we can beat anybody, if we'll do our part, one play at a time, and just continue to grind it out at the end. So it was a great team victory.
At what point in the locker room did you guys know you were going to go after that onside kick out of halftime?
Well, we had kind of worked that all week long, you know, and we really didn't have, we wanted to see exactly what they were going to give us. So, you know, I asked the guys, we adjusted one thing on it at halftime, and then I asked these guys, "What do you want to start with it?" And they said, "Heck yeah, Coach, we'll get it." So it was their decision.
Theo, it was you, you know, coming up with that one right there. I guess, you know, how excited were you just, you know, coming out knowing you guys were going to do that and, you know, having the opportunity?
Honestly, to think about it, it's pretty scary to do an onside just right off the halftime, and then with a delay like that. I mean, as soon as you kicked the ball, as soon as I caught it, I mean, to me, it wasn't a big play. And then once I got to the sideline, it dawned on me that that's a big play for a team. So that onside kick really came big for us. So I like it.
Jordan, I guess, you know, come up there. They were Gillen. I guess, you know, you guys were kind of setting it up all day with you kind of, you know, faking on the end around there. Eventually get it and pass. I know at Durango High School you were a quarterback. How exciting was it for you when that play's called?
Oh, I was pretty excited. We'd repped that all week in practice, and I was ready for it. I kept wanting Coach to call it the whole game. I kept waiting for it, and you know, we'd run the ball hard enough before, and we'd run plays that were similar that, and we'd block good on it. So they thought we were just going to run it again, and so they all bid on it, you know, and just left. I mean,
the play prior, we were going to come and run the wrong hash, and then we finally got it in the middle of the field, and then he had enough room to do it.
Yeah, and I mean, just because we were running the ball so hard all day, the line was working so hard, everybody bit, and Jaquel was just wide open.
Yeah, they bit hard.
Yeah.
When you saw Jaquel that wide open, it looked like you just kind of wanted to float it to him and get it to him. I guess, you know, when you see him that wide open, any nerves as you're letting that thing go?
I just thought, just get it up there, just get it out in the air, and he'll be able to run under it. There's nobody else out there, so you just put it up, and he'll be able to get to it. So.
Yeah. You caught a touchdown pass there on the first drive of the game, too. I guess being a Durango guy in a win like this in the city of Durango, I guess, you know, biggest moment of your football career?
It's a pretty big one. This is a great win, and of course I want Fort Lewis football to be big in Durango. I love Durango football in any form, and I want people to support Fort Lewis football. So I mean, it was really huge. I think it'll excite a lot of people. So.
Coach, we've been talking all year about at some point the running game's got to be able to step up and win you the game. I guess what can you kind of say about what PJ was able to do behind the offensive line?
You know, the biggest one to me was the drive that we really didn't get any points out of, but we were able to get the ball out of our territory. We're down on, I think, the 5-yard line. You know, and at that point, you've got to get it out of there. And we ended up getting a couple big runs, and now at least we're on their side of the field. So the dramatic change in field was astounding there, and that's what we really needed to do. And then to rely on the running game like we did, they did a good job. You have to credit our offensive front along with this little guy here that kind of slipped under a few guys. Yeah, the running game, we have to keep working on it. We have to keep believing in it. We have to keep running option and making him a running back as well.
PJ, I think you're the first running back on the team to go over 100 yards this season. I guess, you know, just how motivated were you today, and what were those running lanes looking like behind, you know, what the offensive line was doing?
Well,
The O-line was blocking phenomenal. I mean, they've been practicing that all week. They got up to the linebackers, and as soon as I saw the hole, I went. I was pressing it. I went hard, and it was one-on-one with me and the safety the entire time. And even that play when we were backed up, it was supposed to be a pass play. Jordan checked it. I was like, Jordan, what are you doing? We gotta get out of here, man.
Well, we broke it.
Yeah, we broke. Oh God, it was. As soon as I saw daylight, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm a little mad I got caught though. I feel a little slow.
Doyle, is tough as the season's kind of been to start. How satisfying is a win like this for you?
Oh, it's just huge. I mean, we put so much time into it. Getting up in the morning, all camp, and when you lose games, you don't get anything out of it really. But when you get a win like this, it makes it all worth it. And to see everybody happy and to see just everybody so excited, all the coaches so excited, it's just great. It's a great feeling, greatest feeling you can get.
And Theo, again for you, I know another interception on defense. Stopping that 2-point conversion they were going for too. Just a huge day. But what can you kind of just say overall about the way your defense stepped up, especially on third down, getting CSU off the field?
Well, I am on the defense, okay. Today, I mean, all week, I mean, from the start of the week, we made the emphasis of playing fast, physical, and swarming to the ball. We did it all week. And then I told my D-line, the faster you get to the quarterback, the faster I'm going to go get that ball. So when the ball in the air, I mean, on the first pick, I went up for the ball, and I mean, I was flying, so I had to go get it. So I mean, I had to do it for my team, and our defense was just rallying. Anytime we had to back up our team, we hold that rope. I really think that's the main thing about this team that we do. We hold the rope for each other. If we mess up, if the defense mess up, offense, you have to hold the rope. Special teams, you have to hold it. So all game, we was holding the rope, and defense was just playing phenomenal.
All right, yeah, I guess, get ready, turn around and face another top 20 team in the country 5 days later. You feel like, though, can't really be too much of a letdown with only 5 days, homecoming week, all the energy.
Well, we don't have a lot of time to celebrate and think about this. We've got to come out tomorrow and actually start tomorrow. And then, like I told the players, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to us, which are all 3 hard work days. So we've got 3 hard work days to get ready to go. And we come to the field and play a real good football team that's going to throw it around, and everybody gets to get their ugly mug on TV, so it's a great deal.
Coach, one more thing about today's game. Twice, rugby-style kicks, hit the back of a State-Pueblo guy. A little bit by design there?
Well, there is the design in that, and when rugby first started rugby years and years ago, that was part of it, because all these people are running these returns and running guys with guys down the field. Your chance of hitting one of them is as great, as anything. So that's part of it. We don't do that. I mean, when people run rugby against us, we get the heck out of the way.
Yes.
Doyle and Gillen, last thing for you guys. You ever, especially Jordan, coming up to Fort Lewis games growing up, did you ever imagine you'd see fans storming the field after a game?
Yeah, a lot of the games that I saw didn't end like that one. That's for sure. Fort Lewis history. I mean, there was a few good years in there, but I don't know. This is up there. I feel like one of the top wins for Fort Lewis, especially for Fort Lewis football.
Perfect. Nice game.
All right. Great job, gentlemen.
Great job, guys.
Thank you, sir.